Hey guys, it's Aluna here, and today I'll be showing you how I do my makeup for Jester Lavorre from Critical Role. I'll be honest, I filmed this 3 times and the footage here is from one where the actual footage got corrupted. I still liked it a lot and wanted to include it, but the makeup that I do in this video is a little different from this, but it's still really similar. The first thing I do is use the Mehron Paradise paint in Sky to paint my neck. I usually do 2 to 3 coats of the paint to make sure it's even and covers everything. While I wait for that to dry, I'll go ahead and prime my eyelids and the rest of my face. Once my neck is dry, I'll powder it with a translucent or white setting powder. I'll go back in with the Paradise paint and cover the part above my eyebrows and part of my nose. I do this because it's easier for me to get very close to my eyebrows so none of my skin peeks through. While that's drying, I'll go and cover both eyelids in a base coat of a white eyeshadow. This will help all of the colors that go on my eyelids pop really well. I use Colorpop's Blue Moon palette for almost all of my eyeshadow and contour for Jessie. I go in and cover my eyelids in a light blue shadow. The shade I'm using is called Starry Eyed. I'll also go in and cover my under eye area as well. I'm going to start defining my crease with a royal blue color. The shade I'm using is Fine China. Then I'll just deepen the crease with a navy blue. This shade is called Clued In. Since I'm specifically doing this makeup for my Witch Jester, I'm actually going to pop a hot pink in the crease from my Huda Neon Pink palette. For my other Jesters, I usually just stick to shimmery blues on my lids. I'm just going to go back in with that white eyeshadow to clean up my lids because there's definitely a lot more purple and dark blue on there than there was to start with. In the outer corner, I pack my lid with that hot pink color and I'm blending it out. So it ombres from the pink to purple to blue on my innermost corner. I just used my fingers to pack on a hot pink and blue shimmer to make my eyes really pop. Now I'm moving on to my face. The water activated paint doesn't work well with my skin, so I'll use Mehron Cream Sticks in the colors white and blue. I'll start by covering my face in 2 layers of white. I use a stippling motion to spread the product because it blends it smoother than brushing it in circles like I would with my regular foundation. I'll go in with the blue stick where I would usually put my contour and blend out the same way I did for the white. I repeat this until my face matches my neck. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 4 coats of the blue. The Paradise Paint and Sky matches perfectly with the We Love Color bodysuit and tights that I use for Jessie. Now I'll go in and do my brows. I just use a black eyeshadow on an angled brush. Then I'll go over the ends with a liquid eyeliner to make the tail sharper. I go back in with that pink shade I've been using to line the underside of my eye. Now my face should be as dry as the cream gets, so I'll go in and set my face with a translucent or white powder. To contour my cheeks, jawline, and nose, I use the same royal and navy blue that I used on my crease. Now I'll go on and do my eyeliner. I prefer to use a liquid liner with a brush as opposed to the felt tipped pen. For blush, I start with the Etude House Powder Puff and Grapefruit Jelly, then I deepen it with the neon pink I've been using. The Etude House is just not strong enough or cool enough of a blush for me to use for Jester, in my personal opinion. Then I'll use the pink highlighter for my ABH Moonchild highlighter palette. This is one of my absolute favorite highlighters. I'll also highlight the inner corner of my eye with the color Lumi from my Colorpop palette. For lipstick, I start with a Sugar Pill Liquid in Kiki, then when that dries, I go over it with NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Moscow. Moscow is a little translucent, so I need a base for it to sit on, and I have to apply multiple coats to get the correct color I want. How I do freckles is super easy. I use those little dollar paints from craft stores, put some of the paint in the cap, mix a few drops of water in, then I use a toothbrush to flick it across my face. Make sure to do a test flick on your arm so you don't accidentally drip all over your face. If any spots misfire, just blot them off with a paper towel. Now all that's left is mascara and lashes. This is how I do my Jessie makeup. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in a stitch.